Hi everyone, my name is Michelle. I've had multiple sclerosis for almost 15 years, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about plasmapheresis or plasma exchange when working with MS. A quick history is I've been on a lot of disease-modifying drugs over the years, including Tysabri for 2 years. I've done 2 types of chemo, Novantron and Cytoxan. And in a very hurried kind of way, I got admitted to the hospital last Friday because my MRI lit up like the 4th of July with disease activity, and the doctors at the University of Pennsylvania wanted to be more aggressive. So they placed a line on Monday evening with 2 catheters in the side of my neck. I'm imagining it's the carotid artery, but I'm not sure. They take you to IR, or interventional radiology, for that. They started me yesterday with my plasmapheresis, and overall it's not bad. You do get these funny tingling sensation in your mouth and your lips that's different from anything I felt before, and I get weird pins and needles and feel like icy hot's covering my face usually, and this was distinct. But they just give you Tums, and so you have more calcium, and it helps, and they're really, really good about it. I went for a second time today, and this time I had eaten a bigger breakfast and had more fluids, and it helped a lot, and I slept through the whole process, which was awesome. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what it looks like. It's a little scary. I have tomorrow off, and I go again on Friday, and then I'll have one Monday and Wednesday. They give you days off in between. They're recommending for MS, usually the standard course is 5 times that they do the plasma exchange. So what they're doing with it is they're removing your blood plasma, because that is where the antibodies are that kind of fuel our immune system and the cells that attack the myelin sheath in our brain. And please talk to your doctors about this stuff. Get all of your questions asked. Talk to your nurses. So this is the weird thing. There's 2 catheters here sticking from the side of my neck. Right now it's covered in gauze because we were trying to get it to just lay down a little flatter. I usually wrap the scarf around just because it's not painful. It's just annoying more than anything. So I wrap the scarf around, and I wrap the scarf around when I'm around my kids because they're the best out in the world. I have a daughter who's 10 and a son who's 6 months old. That's Easter. Hi guys. But I wanted to talk to people a little bit so they understand that there are these new options that are amazing, and the things that they're doing here. Nothing's guaranteed as far as how effective. And I was told that this morning by the pathologist. That being said, by the time I got back and I took a nap and had lunch, I had more energy this afternoon. I was able to walk around the entire floor where I am at the hospital with my walker and make the whole floor, which I had not been able to do since I got here. It had been excruciating painful to walk, like I was being stabbed every time I took a step, and that's gone away, which is huge. They have treated me with dexamethasone, or Decadron was the steroid of choice for me because I happen to be allergic to prednisone and ciamedrol. So I did get that via IV for 4 or 5 days, and now they're doing a 6-day taper orally with that. So they're doing that in conjunction with the plasmapheresis, which is kind of interesting because they're kind of freezing it out of you too. They do things like monitor your sugar and monitor your blood pressure. Plasmapheresis can be done on an outpatient basis. However, I live 2 hours away from Philadelphia, so it is not at all functional for me to every other day drive 2 hours in one direction with 2 children, etc., 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 and they want to watch me closer. My end goal run that I'm going to take you with me on this journey is to go on to a medication called Gilenya, which got FDA approved in September 2010. It's 1 pill once a day, which is very, very exciting. But there's a lot of things that have to be done to set up for that as well. You have to see a dermatologist and an ophthalmologist and get some baseline readings on different conditions before you start that. So I'll take you through that as well. I don't know a lot about Gilenya, but I know I'm super excited to be on the first MS drug in 15 years that I've had the disease that does not require a needle to administer. I'm all about it. I think that's great. So other than my funky antennae that I currently have, overall I'm in good spirits. University of Pennsylvania is a fantastic, fantastic institution. The doctors here are wonderful. The nurses are wonderful. The other patients I've met here have been wonderful and very supportive and just friendly. You know, they address you on a first name basis. It's not stuffy. And they talk to you and they're honest with you. You know, if it's one of those, we're not sure, but we're going to find out, I'd rather hear that than something else. The big important part here is please reach out. This started because I sent a message to Stan Schwartz that said calling all angels. I have been with Stan since 2006, originally on MySpace, with an MS supports group that has been, you know, so helpful, seeing me through a divorce and multiple flares. I've had optic neuritis, lost my sight, lost use of my legs, lost sensation, lost all kinds of things. And on a happy side note, you know, met a man who I'm now engaged to as of last month, have had 2 children in the time that I've had MS. You know, we've celebrated the things that have been accomplished since then. Right down to if one of us gets a tattoo, which is just fun. It is a fantastic community, and you are talking about over 1 million people with MS in this country, and that's not even a certain number because there is no MS registry. In the world, they're estimating it to be about twice that, at 2.1 million. That's according to the latest data on the National MS websites, at National MS Society's website. So there's a lot of us, but not every doctor reports it and things of that nature. So I'll take you on your journey with me, and send questions to Stan, and I'll answer them as I can. Go to stansangels.com, click on the big red button that says Stan's Angels on Facebook, and please send him a friend request. It's a fantastic thing. Thank you.